Hi guys, welcome to Be Yourself Studios. My name is Sandra Patricia and today I'll be doing the long-awaited Notion tour. For the ones of you who don't know, Notion is basically an all-in-one workspace in which you create databases and pages and things like tables, lists, galleries, basically anything you can think of, and it's kind of heaven for planners and listers like myself. I've been using Notion for about a year or so, well, longer than a year now that I think about it. I've started using it after watching a video, a Notion tour by Michelle B, and instantly fell in love with it. And ever since then, I've started building my Notion workspace, and it's been the best thing ever. I love it. And as you can see in this video, I get really excited about the setup and the lists and databases. So yeah, this is quite a long video, so I don't know, get a snack, a cup of water or something, hydration check. Before we head into this video, I would like to quickly mention that a lot of the page ideas and databases I got from other people's setups or templates and got inspired to do them myself or just use them. So I'll make sure to link every single thing I mentioned in this video and every single piece of resource I've used for the past year and a half. Also, another quick thing I would like to mention is that this video is not a tutorial. I try my best to explain each and every one of the setups, but if you don't know anything about Notion, maybe this video won't be for you because I head straight into the setup and don't really explain how I made most of the stuff. So yeah, if you would like me to make a tutorial video for you, or if you have any questions, make sure to let me know in the comments so that I can answer them right away or make a tutorial for you guys. I can also as well send you a link to other people's tutorials. But if you would like to learn Notion, my biggest tip is to watch a bunch of setups and see what's out there, to see what fits for you and how you can customize it to fit your needs. But yeah, let's get right into this video. I'm super excited. So to start off, we have the home page slash database. Here we have as a cover a Disney castle, because you gotta do what you gotta do when you're a Disney fan. This icon right here is from a page called Icons 8. A lot of my icons that aren't within the Notion database are from Icons 8, or I just got them from Google and embedded the image here. So yeah, as well with a lot of the images, they are just from Google and I embedded them in these databases. And then here I have a little track from one of Jorling Page's templates. You should check her template down below. It's just the cutest thing ever. I'll leave her video down below so that you can check it out. Below that, I have a quote. It's simple. It just says, "I'm still working on my masterpiece," by Jessie J. Sung, Masterpiece. Then below that, we have a project log. I won't be using this project log for long now because I added a new database. Thomas Frank did a whole task database that is just brilliant. Falling in love with that whole database, so I've started using that now. But for the moment and for the past few months, I've been using this little database here for the main projects that I've been working on at the moment. Here I have a column that says whether the project has been done or not. The project itself with the details, I can open this page and just jot down all the project details, the context of the project, whether it's for creative business, crafting, gift projects, learning, or personal growth, the status, whether I've started working on it, it has been cancelled, postponed, or done. And I have a little filter on this database. That's one of the things about the Notion magic. You can add filters and sorts and properties, and it works wonders. This filter just says that I only want to see in this view specifically where the context is creative business and the project has not been done, just so that, let's say I check this off, I don't see it anymore, it has not been deleted, it is still within the database, I just don't see it in this view specifically, and I can go to this other view that I made that I filtered to only see the projects that have been done. The same thing, we're done is done. I have the default view here and it works like that. Below that, we have a bunch of notes and lists. First, we have recommendations. Let's say, for instance, someone recommends me Teen Wolf. The reason why it is no longer here is because I've already started watching it. The source, a friend recommended it to me. The info, great TV show about werewolves. Then we have the category, whether it's for content creation, business design, motion graphics, lifestyle and creativity, entertainment, personal growth, TV show, movie or book. In this case, it's a TV show. And the URL and files, because let's say it's a video, a podcast, or something that has a link, a source or URL. I'll just link it here so that I can check it out whenever I want to. As soon as it is done, I just delete it because I have another page slash database to hold all my entertainment stuff and things I like. Just recommend recommendations I get from different sources. Then we have a common place that is basically a journal with quotes and notes I get. Here I have the all notes. Let's see this one first because with the table I can show it more clearly. The categories we have personal growth, business, bookworm, inspo, poetry, art, or entertainment. Then I have the topic of the note because when it comes to poetry I need to have, well, the poet. So yeah, then I have the source, whether I got this note or quote or anything like that from Instagram, Google, YouTube, podcast school, or an email list, and then the link to it if there's any. So yeah, here I have the personal notes in which I can see the notes by themselves. I color them in just that I can see them right away. And then business notes, I don't have any here because you'll be able to see where I make most of my learning notes going forward. So yeah, this is here, and I have a list view just so that I can add it quickly. There's no need to it right now, so I will delete this. Then below the commonplace we have my to buy reference. Here I have wish list and gift ideas. That's why I have here first a type, whether it's a wish list or gift idea, the product, the price, the why I think it's a great idea or why I want that specific thing, and then the category, whether it's accessories, fashion, tech, crafting, art, decor, or a book, the store I can get it at, a link to the product, the status, whether it has been sold out, ordered, sent, delivered, or gifted, and then this has a relation to my crafting projects database that I'll be sharing with you like later in this video, just because a lot of the gift ideas that I have, I like to make a lot of gifts, so I'll just have this relation because sometimes I need to buy things for those creative projects. So yeah, I'll just add the things that I need to get for a crafting project and a relation to it, and that's it. I can just select the project and have the relation both ways. I don't know if I'm explaining myself right. If I'm not, I'm really sorry. Comment down below if you need more explanation. I'll either try to explain myself better or send you a link to something that could explain to you better. But yeah, that's it. And then below that we have coupon codes, because when you buy from small businesses or you get added to a new email list from a new shop or anything like that, you often get coupons, or when it comes to content creators, they often give you coupons for different brands they're working with, and I will most likely be interested in whatever content creators I'm following are recommending. I just have this here so that I can put the coupon code, the percentage, the store, and a link to the product, and once it is used I just check it off, and this has a filter so that I don't see it anymore. I will have to blur most of this because, well, both the wish list and the coupon codes because they're kind of exclusive, and the wish list because I don't want my family or friends seeing the things that I want to gift them. But yeah, this is basically it when it comes to these databases. Here I don't have any filters or anything like that, and then I do have here a filtered view that only has the things where it says gift ideas, but aside from that it's the same thing as the default view. It's just so that I can only, let's say for instance I want to work today on only gift ideas or gifts that are coming up, I'll just head to that view. But yeah, that's basically it for this page. Then we have a reading journal. Let me have my moment. I'm in love with this database, like in love. Like people talk about love and this is love. Okay, I'm a bit dramatic. Like a cute cover, cute gift for an emoji, and then we have my book. But yeah, this database, it has whether the book has been read, the title of the book, the author, the status, whether it has been read, I'm reading, it has been DNF'd, that is did not finish, TBR, it's to be read. Then we have whether it's part of a series, the genres, the format of the book, the amount of pages, the month read, just because there are certain books that just fit with a month's vibe, and the link to the book, since sometimes they offer free books online like ebooks and stuff, and the tags, whether I'm gonna reread it or I'm gonna gift it. And then I have the cover. Yeah, like, why do you need the cover, girl? Can you tell I'm fangirling? We have the books. Have you ever seen a gallery view? Let me introduce you to the beauty of Notion. It's the bookshelf. I can see all my books. Okay, I'm gonna stop now. But yeah, this is completely unnecessary. Like, completely unnecessary. I don't need to see the cover of my books, but it just makes me happy. I don't have to download these images or anything. I just have to click copy link image, embed the image and that column that I showed you before, and it is here, and it's beautiful, and it's magic, and I'm in love with this. But yeah, this is just a bookshelf only for aesthetics, nothing else. Then we have currently reading. So currently reading has nothing because I need to update this, but it only shows things where the status is reading. That's one of the magics by its filter. It is basically the same thing. The whole database is the same thing, but it just only shows the things where the status is reading. Then the things that I have read, same thing for aesthetics, nothing important whatsoever. And yeah, information like the author and the series format and stuff like that is because, let's say I want to only read books by Rick Riordan, which is something that I definitely not do. Of course, that wouldn't be efficient or anything like that. But let's say I'm interested in doing something like that. I just put author where the author is Rick Riordan. Did I just say Riordan right? Oh my god, what a fake fan. Rick Riordan, sorry. I only see where the book is written by Rick Riordan, and since it has a filter for where it is not checked off, I just have to check this. And here are all the books by Rick Riordan that I have read. But yeah, it's just so that it is easier for me to check things out if I need to check a specific author or a specific series. I can do it very quickly by filtering. I forgot to show you that. Let's say Eat, Pray, Love. So within this database I have templates, and here I have a template for a non-fiction book or a fiction book. In this case, this is a fiction book, so here I have the fiction book template. It's very simple. It's not even put in headers. Like, I really just put the main stuff here just so that I can do a quick review of the book if I want to. And yes, same thing with non-fiction book. While the non-fiction book is more developed, put to shame. But yeah, this is basically just the template I can add whenever I finish a book and I want to review it. It is within this database just so that I don't have to write the same things over and over. Then below that we have a wish list. I really don't use this wish list. Like, it has a bunch of info like the title, the author, the genres, the pages, the cover, the store, the links, and the price. This is for, let's say, one day I'm sitting down and just jotting down a bunch of book recommendations. I can add them here, and the reason why this has so much info is because I can just quickly drag this from this database to the one above and have it right there with the info already put in. But I don't really use it because I just use the thrift books wish list for my book wish list. And here I just embedded an image of my favorite reading quotes. That's basically it for this database. Then below, the other babe. My other boo when it comes to databases is my entertainment journal. This has things like TV shows, dramas, and movies. 10 kind of the same thing as in the book database. I have the TV show or drama, the status, whether I've started watching it, finished, dumped, coming soon, etc. The current episode I'm in, the total amount of episodes, and the episodes remaining. The tags are basically categories: anime, Chinese, fantasy, drama, comedy, historical fiction, blah 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 blah. And then we have the source, whether it's from YouTube, Disney Plus, Netflix, Hulu, or HBO Max. And then I have a cover just so that I can have the aesthetic gallery view. No reason whatsoever. Do I need it? No, I don't need it. Do I want it? Does it make me happy? So yeah, I have it right there. And then below that, the same thing as in the TV shows, just for movies. And the good thing is that I can write notes about this. For instance, Teen Wolf is great. I can add this note and just have a review. Then same thing, whether I've reviewed it, the name of the movie, the cover, again for aesthetics, the status, the watch buddies, because I like to watch movies with my friends and family. It just makes me happy. The platform, again, Disney Plus, Netflix, Hulu, HBO Max, or I've bought it. The director of the movie, just so that I can do the same thing as if it were from an author, the date I watched it, the runtime. And then the tags are just the categories: action, family, drama, comedy, animation, adventure, fantasy, etc, etc, etc. Same thing, I just have a filter here just so that I can see only the movies that I have not reviewed. And yes, I have a lot of work to do here and a lot of movies to review, but you know, it's a work in progress, so don't judge me. Then lastly, in the notes and list section is just playlists. You know, when you hear a song and you're like, this song has a story. So I sometimes do things like that, and I'm like, there's something more to this song. Like, it could be part of a musical. So yeah, I have this whole list for that. It's completely unnecessary. I don't have too many here because I don't even add this playlist to Spotify. I just like to have the lists. You know, it's a thing called procrastination, and you gotta do what you gotta do to survive the pandemic. That's what I tell myself. And then the other section of this homepage has daily stuff. Do I use this daily? No. I've kind of been lacking in my language learning, but it is what it is. You gotta do what you gotta do. Language journal. This is from Twirling Pages, as well as much of the templates I've shown. So daily musing, let's say in English. Let's say I want to learn that word in Korean, French, and Italian, which are the other languages that I would like to learn pretty soon. So yeah, I already know Spanish because that's my main language, so I don't need to search for it. But yeah, just have it here just so that I can jot it down. It's really nothing special, just so that I can add more vocabulary to my language learning / dictionary. Here I have created time, and yes, sort by descending. I have not been using it much, as you can see, but it is what it is. You gotta do what you gotta do. But yeah, I'll probably be using it as soon as I start my language learning, which is not anytime soon. And then resources. Let's say I really like Duolingo. I can see what I can learn in Duolingo, the type of resource it is an app, and the link to it, just so that I can add a bunch of language learning resources here. I'm supposed to fill it out soon, but you know, the core of this video is it is what it is. So yeah, there's nothing much to it. And then lastly, in this section is bounce back. This is for basically self-care Sunday things I can watch, read, or listen to. I need to add to bounce back, to get out of a rut. Yeah, there's nothing much to it. It's really just a list, and it looks cute. Then we have adulting. Here it is an image of London. I believe I got it from Google. I embedded it here because it looked pretty. Then we have another section, and this is adulting. Now this, I know I fangirl over my reading journal, entertainment journal, and all the databases I just showed you, but this is genius. Let's first head into the meal planner, a beautiful darling. So if you're a meal planner, this is a template by Twirling Pages, and I basically changed nothing, like nothing, because it was beautiful. If it ain't broken, don't fix it, right? So yeah, here I have the dates, the meals, and this has a relation that you'll be able to see going forward below the page. The ingredients, then again, you'll be able to see going forward below the page, and the type of meal it is, whether it's breakfast, dessert, or dinner, or lunch, or snack, or stuff like that, just so that I can add them to a specific date. And this is a shopping list. Right now I'm not planning on meal prepping anything, so I don't have a shopping list, but let's say I have here this other database that I've embedded here. It's from recipes, like you saw it before, like it was below this meal planner, same database, so I'm not gonna show you that because it's literally the same thing. Here I have the name of the recipe. I have my grandma's cornbread recipe. The category, it is the type of meal, breakfast, pastries, dessert, lunch / dinner, and snack. The ingredients, let's say perfect cheesecake. Say I need whole wheat flour, and let's say I need cream cheese. Let's say I need this. I don't know the recipe, I need to add it, but yeah, here I can add the recipes. And I have tried it. Let's say I've tried it and I gave it 5 stars. I want that for Friday. Did you see that? So since I added this to my weekly meals, guess what? It has added the ingredients that I don't have to my shopping list. I know, genius. Like, I can have the ingredients there, so once I check them off, I've already got the ingredient. Great, now I can make the recipe. And see here, I have it for Friday. It's a dessert and I have the ingredients. And then inside of the recipe, I can just add the instructions. For instance, let's go again with the perfect cheesecake. I just have this little template right here with notes, instructions, and ingredients. It's genius. It's amazing. We love it. And then also, it's supposed to have, why don't I see it here? Yeah, it's supposed to have a link. So I have here a link of the recipe, just because a lot of the recipes that I like to try from dessert are online. So I just link to the recipe just so that I can, check the recipe for sure instead of trusting in my own notes. So yeah, that's that. And this is the magnificent meal planner database. The recipe database, you already saw it. It was a table that was embedded. Decluttering routine. I would love to tell you that I'm a super clean, organized human being, but to be honest, this database probably empty. Oops. Let's go to the next one, shall we? So yeah, then we have home. These are for plans for, let's say I want to rearrange my whole room. I need to get new furniture, anything like that goes in home. Budget plan, let's say, well, let's say no, I'm a college student, so I like to budget when I need to. That's why I have that. Then lastly, in the sections area, we have dream life that we'll be seeing soon, as well as the vision board that we won't be seeing soon. Below that, we have the to-do list with a timeline view, as well as this weekly plan with a cute quote right here. I don't use this anymore because, like I said, I started using a new database that Thomas Frank made that it's amazing for projects and tasks and planning, but this was great while it lasted, so no shade. Now let's head to Dream Life. This is embedded. I made this whole database on a video, so if you'd like to check that process, make sure to check the link down below. I'll leave it in the description box. But here I have another track that was in one of Twirling Page's templates, a vision board that is from Milanote, things that make me happy. This is just like another vision board of beautifulness. Look at this, look at this. I need to finish it because a lot of things make me happy, but this is just gorgeous, magnifique, a dream come true. And yeah, this is things I love. I need to do a super huge database here with things I love, like different types of things. Let's say I really love Notion, I need to add that to this database. Things, tools I use, my journal, stationery. I just need to work on this database. I have not sat down yet to do it, but this is it. This is what it will become. Then the reading journal, entertainment journal, and I won't be going too much into this whole database situation because again, I made a whole video about it. You can check it out in the description box, and I'll probably blur a bunch of these things because they are personal, but yeah, they are related, they're amazing, they're beautiful. And then we have goals here, a bunch of goals, yearly review and goal setting, and yearly overview that I have not been using because college, at least that's my excuse. But yeah, so let's head to the next database. How about we do that? Yeah, ultimate tasks. So Thomas Frank made a whole template of this. You can check it out and get the template for free. It's amazing, it's great. I really love to learn stuff about Notion and how you can add formulas, so I watched the whole tutorial and I made this myself. But again, he's better at explaining it because it's kind of complicated and I'm still getting used to it. I understand it, but you know when you understand something and you cannot find a way to express it to someone else? Yeah, so this is it. I love it. I made it simpler, but not really. It's great. I recommend you check his videos out. I'll leave both of the tutorial and template, everything linked down below. But this is what I've been using to do my to-do lists and plan my projects. Here I have daily tasks and here I have my projects. That's basically it. And then for Be Yourself Studios, so I know I have not been the most consistent human being on the face of the earth, I still like to plan for it, whether you believe it or not. So here we have the content planner. This is the main house for Be Yourself Studios since it holds both blog posts and YouTube videos. This is the calendar view of it. I have a lot of views. Let's go to management. I know it's a lot, but bear with me. I have a checkbox property to check off whether the project has been done, the title, the upload date, the status, the platform. It is related to quotes, that it's a database that you'll be able to see in the marketing page. It is related to another area here, you'll be able to see it soon. The caption, just because sometimes there's a hook or a caption that I want to put on Instagram, Pinterest, or anything like that I need to jot it down quick. I just add it in this section. And then it is related to sponsorships because I'm a planner and I have a sponsorship database, so I don't work with the sponsorships at the moment. But again, I'm a planner. I saw this database in Nora Conrad's video, so I needed to add it on my own. Hey, don't judge. Basically how this works is, this is the management. This has everything that has been done. It has a filter just because I didn't want you to see everything that's coming up. But yeah, this usually doesn't have a filter about things that are already done, but things that are not done. Then we have the calendar, which is the view that I use the most. Let's say I'm going to make a blog post. I had it here, blog post. The platform, I can add all the information that I want. This is the status and the three main categories of Be Yourself Studios. And I have again templates within this database, a template for blog posts and a template for YouTube videos, just so that I can add the main information and put it here. And yeah, I can organize it, I can move things around, I can check them off. It's basically beauty at its finest. And here I have ideas that are things that have not not been done. That's why it has a filter, and I'll be blurring this out because I love you and I want it to be a surprise. But yeah, this is grouped by the type of content, and yeah, ideas, work in progress. This is grouped by the step of the progress, like the status of the project. Let's say, for instance, this I have it outlined, and here this I have it produced. I just today want to work on things that need to be edited, so I see that here is a video that needs to be edited, so I can move it there, and it's great to have. Then I have databases that are just filtered by the type of content. Here we have where the content is blog, and here we have where the content is YouTube videos. Again, this is another table that just has things that are done because it has been archived, which is another status, but I just filtered by being done. And here I have platforms, which I don't use because it's basically the same thing as the ideas view. So yeah, this is basically it. Nothing special to it, thankfully. I love this whole database situation, and now we will be heading into the marketing page that you will see a lot of the creations come from. Here I have TikTok and IG Reels. Why? Because I've been working on it recently, but the main view here is the default view that has these default. I can just add different types of content like Pinterest, infographic, Instagram carousel, IGTV, or TikTok. These are main pieces of content that are not part of the main platforms like YouTube or a podcast or a blog post. So I have here these 4 categories. I can add the idea, whether it has been done, what I want to create, since a lot of these things can be created in multiple formats, the dates for different calendars. Here I have for TikTok, for Instagram carousel, for IGTV or Pinterest, infographic. And if you go into it, there's a relation to the other database that we just saw, the content planner, that has the main piece of content. Let's say DIY bullet journal kit is a blog post I made, and it has a relation to it that I've just been repurposing it, so I will just mark repurposed, the original piece just so that I can see it, and publish just so that I know for what platform it has been published, if it belongs to a series, and the different calendars that I just shared with you. And yeah, here I have another template, and this one has templates within its own template. A template for TikTok and IG Reels, IGTV, Pinterest, or Instagram infographics / carousels. I can just have them here. Let's say I only want to create a TikTok video of this idea. I'll just add the TikTok template, or I can add multiple, whatever I want, whatever I need. That's what it is for. And then we have the repurposing. This is filtered so that it only shows the things where the repurposed it's marked. And then we have the different calendars, Pinterest infographics, IGTV, IG carousel, TikTok, IG Reels that we just saw, and the ideas depending on the platform that is going for. It's very simple, very nice, very beautiful. I love it. So yeah, and then we have social media marketing. This is for social media marketing projects, things I need to work on regarding social media. For instance, I need to do Pinterest board covers, something I want to work on. I just add whether it has been done again, the title of the project, the platform, the status, the date that it needs to be done by, and any files that it needs so that I can work on it. And inside of each page, I just have the details of the project, the brainstorm, and stuff like that. Here I have quotes, just if I have any ideas for a quote for Instagram or any piece of content, I can just add it here. Or if there's a video and I was like, that was kind of, I don't know, inspirational, I can just add it here. And again, have a relation to the main piece of content, the platform, the status, nothing different here. And yeah, I can just see whether it has been posted or not. As you can see, not many inspirational quotes coming up at the moment, but it is what it is. The last of my favorite pages that is gonna be changed pretty soon is the products. Need to blur this out because again, I cannot share it, but again, done. The type of product, the status, the type of product is whether it's a planner, workbook, printable, a kit, the format, the size, the due date, and any files regarding to the project. And it is filtered so that I only see things when they are not done here, just because a lot of the products and digital downloads and stuff I work on are printables. I can just see them here and they have been done already. Products idea brainstorm, this is a database that I just need to dissolve. But yeah. Then we have Business Home or Be Yourself Studios admin workspace. This is a gallery view of a database. This is another view you can have. You can have the table view. Table view is the original, but I just created a gallery view because it looks pretty and it makes sense and I can just see everything that it is within this database at once. So yeah, we have the executive summary, a brand style guide that has blog pages because I need a lot of info on my blog pages, whether it is the code of the page, just admin website construction info that I need to have. I just have a database there that I can see it, and then an image size guide for all the platforms like YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, Pinterest, the website itself, just when I'm redesigning new stuff or just designing new things for the different platforms, I can just reach for this database and this whole log of information to check everything out. And codes are HTML or CSS codes that I need to add or have added to my website, and where have I added them because I have a really bad memory and I need to keep that in check. But yeah, that's basically it for that. Then we have meeting notes that has a media kit. I'm not currently taking any meetings, but if I were to have a meeting, I have this. It's about being prepared, kids. It's about being prepared for anything. That's why I have a meeting notes database, even though I don't take meetings. Thank you very much. Then we have business analytics. This is kind of complicated, but not really. Can you imagine if I say this is really complicated and this is the easiest one of the databases that I've just showed? I hope this is not overwhelming. Am I talking in an overwhelming way? I'm so sorry if I'm overwhelming you. Like, check out other people's videos. Like, don't let this be your first shot at Notion. If I've disappointed you, I'm so sorry. But yeah, I have all analytics. I organized this in a way that I could filter it and work fully for Notion and for myself. First, we have the title of the page, which is basically the month, year, and platform. The year, the month, the platform, the amount of followers, the CTR. Now, these numbers, they can be applied to different social media. So for instance, the followers, they can be added either for YouTube, Pinterest, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, all the platforms. So that's why I have to add the platform here. Just because I want it all to be within one database, I have to add that info here, like specify for what platform it is and stuff. I don't know if I'm making sense, but I hope I am. So yeah, I have subs or followers, CTR, it's click-through rate, watch time, views, bounce rate, monthly views, saves, link clicks. I know views and monthly views looks the same, but it's not. Monthly views is for Pinterest and views is for the rest. Well, for YouTube and any views of IGTV or Facebook videos. It just works different for different social media. I can just add these different types of statistics to different social media and all in one database. It's the only way that I can make it work. If there's another way, let me know. I have it filtered so that it only shows things of January and 2021, just because I want to only see the statistics of January 2021, and I will be able to see if I were to fill this out, all the statistics there from all the social media organized. And this is the main database. But then this whole toggle list here, I have them just so it is basically the same database. It's this database, and I've just embedded the database here within the toggle just so that I could see it and filter it, and not only filter it but also change the properties to only fit that platform specifically. Here I have it just show where the platform is YouTube and where the year is 2021, because I want to see all my statistics of the year for YouTube only. And here I have all the stats regarding YouTube only, and I can just see it here. And this is the same thing for all the platforms: YouTube, website, email list, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest, and TikTok. How did I change the properties? I just went here in properties and checked off the ones that I don't need it. I did the same thing for each platform. If you need me to go further into any of these databases again, feel sure to let me know in the comments. Like, I'm trying I don't know how to make sense, but it makes sense. Trust me, it makes sense. Like when you get to it, since I constructed it, it makes sense. Okay, I'm gonna stop talking now. Then we have finances, the beauty of finances. I took accounting in high school and I loved it, so I'm a bit nerdy about this. But yeah, here I have different types of income streams. For instance, we have affiliate programs or collaborations. Affiliate programs. For affiliate programs, we have information like the company, the status, the type, the earning base, whether it's percentage, commission. Then we have the source, it is the platform. This is related to another database that we'll be seeing soon, so que no panda el cómico. Then we have collaborations. This includes sponsorships, though again I'm not working with sponsorships at the moment. You just never know, you gotta be prepared. I have it here, the status, whether it's wish list, work in progress, received, pending approval, approved, done, waiting for money, paid, or wish list that I mentioned already. This idea, where did I get it from? I think it was from Nora Conrad and a bunch of other YouTube videos. I'll try to link most of them down below, though I don't remember because I watch too much YouTube, but yeah. Then I have the category, the product, the platform, and it is related to the content planner like I already showed you. Then the monthly sponsorships, this has more information, whether it has been paid, the status, the company, the product, the category, the platform, whether it has a coupon code, an affiliate link, a giveaway, it has been sent, approved, amount, payment, contact, the name of the contact, and then the email of the content. And again, it's related to the content planner, since this database here is this database just filtered so that it only shows things that are wish list. This is filtered so that it doesn't show things that are wish list. Am I explaining myself? I hope. Then I have documents and emails, collaboration contract, collab content agreement, pitch content creator. These are things that I have found either online, web classes, courses, documents that have been recommended and gifted away. I just add them here and add them, whether it's for a collaboration with a content creator or a brand. Then we have assets and investment track. Asset, let's say I invested in a share for the office. I put here I've invested in a share, the price of the share. I do double journal entry accounting, and yeah, I'm not gonna explain accounting principles here because I barely know them myself, but I just know how to work with them. It works in my brain. You definitely don't need this, but I just thought I'd share just in case anyone here wants it. I just add the account in which it grows on the debit side and the account on which it grows or decreases on the credit side. Again, both debit and credit. Then the image of the product, again, I just embed it here, and the lifespan, because let's say the share broke down in about a year. I know that share only lasts a year, so I can just add it here to the commission. This page here is linked is because this is from blog pages database, from this brand style guide blog pages. This is one of the pages that's there. It's on my website. You can check it out. Here I have the tools and resources I use. I put the name of the tool or resource, the status, whether it has been used or I just used it to start up, the category, these are the categories, whether the link I provided for it is affiliate or not, because I need to disclose that. And yeah, that's basically it. Then we have investment track. This investment tracker is for products and services, not only physical products but also services. Basically the same thing, whether I got it, the product or service, the price, the categories, the platform, the why, the store, the link, and the status. And this is the same thing, but it's a general journal that, again, accounting stuff, and I put debit or credit, whether it has increased or decreased in either of those, and I put the amount here. I'll just work it out. And then here I have whether it has been registered or not, because again, the whole accounting situation, then you have to put in the other ledger and a bunch of stuff. I have it there because I want to have my finances in check. That's it for finances. And then we have, what else? This is a business plan reading out. This was from Small Business Tips. I think you can buy this or get it, I don't know. I'll make sure to link it down below. Like I said previously, everything I mentioned will be linked down below. And this is a content plan. It has the platform, the purpose, the consistency, whether it's weekly, every Monday and Thursday, stuff like that. The types of income stream, this is related to income streams like I showed previously. The integrations is for different platforms. Let's say the YouTube videos, I want to repurpose them for Facebook. So I would say here, repurpose video for Facebook. And this is related again to the copy of income streams, which is the same thing. I just need to make the relation there. And then business goals here, that only has a column for done, the goal, the category or platform, the why, the status, and the time frame that I've given myself for the goal, and just only show the goals that have not been done. That's basically it for this filter. Then we have the learning hub. This is the place where I take my business notes. I have the title of the video of the course that I've taken, the category, the source, the date I took the class, web class, or I just saw the video, a link to it, and the domain, which is basically who I took the class from. I just put it right here and add all my notes there. And yeah, here I can see all the classes that I've taken depending on the categories. If I want to only see all my notes regarding YouTube, I can just reach here or just do a filter too, but I wanted to see this view. And then the calendar log, just to see how many days and classes I've been taking. Then we have crafting projects, which has the, again, a done column, just because it is very handy. The name, whether it is a gift or not, the person I'm giving it to, the status, the due date, the inspo for it, whether there is inspo from Pinterest, Instagram, whatever, the category of the project, and it is related to wishlist, just because sometimes I need supplies or tools to do certain types of projects. And yeah, there's nothing much to it, just other views of this database I don't use. I just use this one, but yeah, that's basically it. Very simple. Again, I won't be using this much because I'm using the Thomas Frank task database for all my projects and stuff, so I won't be using this for much. I just need to transfer these ideas and projects to that database. And lastly, we have a new templates database, just because sometimes I get ideas for new templates that I would like to add to my whole Notion workspace, and I like to have them there just in case I don't have time to actually create those databases. I just jot down the ideas, or let's say right now I'm not traveling much like anybody else, but in the future I would like to travel, so there are a bunch of travel databases that I would like to create. So I just jot down all the ideas, and whenever I have time to create those databases, I create them, and if I need them, I'll just probably add them to my homepage just so that I can see them pretty quickly. And that's my main, well, it is called my homepage for a reason. Well, that's it for this video. I hope you really enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and click the bell of notifications so that you get notified every time I upload a new video. Let me know what you think in the comments below. If you want a tutorial or if you have any questions, I will try to answer them as best as possible. Again, everything I mentioned in this video will be linked down below, all the tours, all the resources, everywhere you can get templates and stuff. If you would like for me to make a template of my whole setup, also let me know in the comments down below so that I can start working on it as soon as possible. But yeah, lastly, make sure to comment down below if you use Notion, what do you use it for, and if you have any tips or recommendations so that we can help each other out. So yeah.